comedian Tommy Tiernan shared a terrifying mid-air experience on a flight to the US. The Irish Funny Men and Derry Girls actor was heading home after staying stateside for his side-splitting show Tomfoolery when the ordeal happened. The comic's journey was thrown into chaos when a passenger attempted to open the plane's door. He heard roaring and shouting before watching the person try the aircraft's door mid-air, causing carnage on the packed flight to America. Tommy said the person in question shouted "I'm not a terrorist" as he was tackled to the floor. Opening up about the terrifying experience on the Tommy, Hector and Larita podcast, he said, "I would suspect he had either taken a drug a couple of days beforehand and was now in the horrors and wanted to get off the plane, or he had taken something getting onto the plane thinking it would be great crack. The edibles are everywhere in California. So, roaring and shouting, from economy. Next thing, there are no air stewards in business class. Everyone seems to have disappeared. It's a bit strange, but it quietened down for a while." The captain then made an announcement to inform passengers of an incident on board and that he was forced to reroute to Winnipeg. "So we're thinking. Because people die on airplanes and I hadn't connected the two at this stage. One of the stewards came up and said there is a young fella going ballistic in the back and he lost the plot. He was sitting down and he was crying and roaring and shouting. He went to open the exit door." The 54-year-old said his sound man Darren joined another passenger in pinning down the person after he attempted the safety door. "He was crying saying I want my mammy and I'm not a terrorist. Then all belligerent again trying to open the door. He had to pay for, the plane had to be refueled in Winnipeg. The airline had to pay ground fees, etc. Has liable for all that. Has probably banned from the airline." Tommy said they handcuffed the man before removing him from the plane. "We landed in Winnipeg and the police came on. He was a bit sad and concerned, but he wasn't fit for flying. He was more than drugged and more than hung over. He was a stranger to himself. He wasn't right in the head." Tommy said they had to sit for 3 hours on the runway before the plane was able to take off again for home. His flight then took 17 hours to get home. "Everybody was relieved when he left and everybody felt sorry for him, I think. But once you start to open the safety door, you know," he laughed. Speaking about his tour, he said, "California was a treat, lads." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.